I've always been a heavy sleeper, but for the past few weeks, I've been experiencing the most terrifying episodes of sleep paralysis. It starts with a feeling of intense pressure on my chest, like someone is sitting on me, making it hard to breathe. At first, I thought it was just a side effect of sleeping on my back, but soon I realized that something was seriously wrong. I would try to move, to scream, but my body would be frozen in place, unable to respond to my brain's frantic signals. The room would be dark, except for a faint, eerie glow that seemed to emanate from nowhere. And then, I would see it. A shadowy figure, tall and imposing, standing in the corner of my bedroom. It wouldn't move or make a sound, but its presence was suffocating. I could feel its gaze on me, boring into my skin like ice picks. The first time it happened, I thought it was just a hallucination, a product of my sleep-deprived brain. But as the episodes continued, I started to feel like I was being watched even when I was awake. I would catch glimpses of the figure out of the corner of my eye, only to turn and find no one there. I tried to convince myself it was just my imagination, but deep down, I knew it was something more. One night, I woke up to find the figure standing right next to my bed. Its presence was so overwhelming that I felt like I was drowning in a sea of darkness. I tried to scream, but my voice was trapped in my throat. And then, I heard it. A low, raspy whisper that seemed to come from the figure itself. "You're mine now," it hissed. I was paralyzed with fear, unable to move or escape. The figure started to move closer, its darkness spreading like a stain across my bed. I felt its cold breath on my face, and I knew I was doomed. But just as suddenly as it appeared, the figure vanished. I was left lying there, gasping for air, my heart racing like a jackrabbit. It took me hours to calm down, to convince myself that it was just a dream. But as I lay there, I couldn't shake the feeling that the figure was still watching me, waiting for me to fall asleep again. I've tried to research sleep paralysis, to find some explanation for what's happening to me. But the more I read, the more I realized that I'm not alone. There are countless others out there who have experienced the same thing: the shadowy figure, the feeling of being watched, the crushing sense of dread. And I've come to a terrifying conclusion. The figure isn't just a product of my imagination. It's real, and it's coming for me.